Hi, welcome to Growing Crazy with Jeanette. I'm Jeanette, and I'm crazy. So I decided to make a few changes. For one, I'm a little bit less close so that I'm not right in your face anymore. And I figured I'd stand back with a little microphone on, and we can just talk that way for a change. So I've got three different things I want to do in this episode. We're going to talk about the Venus Flytrap, the spider plant, and the Monstera plant. Not necessarily in that order. So, okay, here we go. So, first things first, we're going to talk about the spider plant. I have so many of them, so I figured we would talk about them. Its Greek name, the Latin name is Chlorophytum cosmosum. It is native to South Africa and used as a ground cover. They're everywhere in Africa. They supposedly have them kind of like bushes. They're everywhere and they're ginormous. So I think that would be pretty cool to see. They're an air purifying plant. They remove indoor pollutants. They're easy to grow. They are common in the U.S. as a starter plant, house plant. They're associated with good luck and prosperity and are often given as a housewarming gift. They're not toxic to animals. They're used by NASA in an air quality testing session. So about that, according to a 1999 article, the National Wildlife Federation, the National Aeronautic and Space Administration, NASA, tested the abilities of these common houseplants to remove formaldehyde from the air in preliminary tests. Spider plants were found to be the most effective, removing 96% of the toxic substance from a sealed plexiglass chamber in 24 hours. Since then, much more research on the phenomenon has been conducted, and the news about spider plants is no longer so rosy. It turns out that other plants clean the air and contaminants, ranging from ammonia to benzene. However, spider plants are still considered to be effective in removing household air toxins, including formaldehyde and xylene. Former NASA research scientist Bill Wolverton, who first invented the greenery test as part of an ecological life support system for space travel, found that plants absorb airborne pollutants as part of their normal breathing process. Carbon dioxide in, oxygen out, and transport them to their roots, where microbes feed on and detoxify them. Wolverton also has measured the filtering capacity of specific plants by putting them into sealed 85-gallon chambers with a succession of toxic chemicals, then measuring how much of each chemical remains at 12-hour intervals. The results have been impressive. We found that the most effective parts or plants had a high transpiration rate. They emit more moisture into the environment. This is the result of a natural pumping action. The plants pull air down to their roots and they pump moisture out. It's fascinating to learn how plants can improve air quality. Indeed it is. Okay, next thing we're going to talk about is the Monstera plant. It's called the Swiss cheese plant. It's native to the tropical rainforests of Central and South America. It's called Monstera deliciosa as Latin scientific name. Known for its unique split leaves, it was first discovered by a French botanist who named it Monstera due to its monstrous size. The plant has split leaves with natural holes, helping it to withstand strong winds in its natural habitat. It's an epiphyte, like the air plant or the staghorn fern, meaning it doesn't need soil to grow. They grow in trees and on rocks, and they don't hurt their host. They do produce fruit sometimes, bearing the Monstera deliciosa name, and it's like a large ear of corn. but it's green and has a unique pineapple banana flavor. It's considered a symbol of long life and good fortune. It's relatively low maintenance, preferring indirect light, well-draining soil, and occasional watering. It can be watered through stem cutting, or it can be propagated through stem cuttings, making it easier to share and cultivate. So that's all I know about the Monstera plant. And then I also wanted to talk about the Venus Flytrap. So here's the Venus Flytrap, also known as, let me see if I can say this, no, I can't say it. Anyway, it's a carnivorous plant native to the southeastern United States. It's mainly found in North and South Carolina. It's discovered in the late 18th century. It's known for its unique ability to capture and digest insects. The plant's trapping mechanism consists of modified leaves with sensitive trigger hairs. When touched, those hairs stimulate the lobes to snap shut, trapping the prey. Venus flytraps primarily grow in nutrient-poor soils, and their carnivorous behavior helps supplement their diet with essential nutrients. The plant was scientifically documented in 1760 by colonial governor Arthur Dobbs. It gained international attention in the mid-19th century. Venus flytraps are found in a limited geographic range, mainly within a 100-mile radius of Wilmington, North Carolina. The conservation status of Venus flytraps has raised concerns due to habitat loss and illegal poaching. In cultivation, it's crucial to provide a habitat that mimics their native environment, including acidic soil and proper moisture levels. The Venus flytrap's captivating carnivorous nature made it a popular choice among many enthusiasts worldwide. There are currently 630 different species of carnivorous plants. Most meat-eating plants consume insects, but there are a few that are larger and are able to digest reptiles and small animals. Of all the carnivorous plants, the ones that digest the largest prey belong to the Nepenthes family, genus Nepenthes. Both the Nepenthes raha and the Nepenthes rafflesana have been known to eat large frogs, birds, and even rats. These species are commonly found in the rainforests of Asia, and particularly Borneo, India, Indonesia, and Malaysia. So that's what I know about them. For the rest of the episode, why don't we just talk about how everyone is doing? Here we go. So a microphone makes it a lot easier. It's kind of a nice thing. Everyone looks so pretty at nighttime. I even have the stained glass light on, which matches my painting that I made, and my little musicians that are here. But Josephine is doing well, of course. You just saw her earlier. And here's one spider plant, Eve. Another spider plant, that's two, Elsie. Suki, that's a third spider plant. We have Esme here. Let me see her water. Yep, her water level is good. She's just right up to the line, right here. Ella Fillet is never gonna, it seems like I'm gonna have to wait forever for this, but it will be August when I should start to see some spores growing inside of here. So yes, that's Ella Fillet. Isn't that a different name? I don't think I've ever heard a name that different. And we found it in a history book when Brian was researching. So I thought that was so neat. I love that name. This is Scotty P. He's my ficus. Sounds like a dirty word. Eden. Also doing well. Maybe next time I'll do something on the philodendron. I have a couple right here. A couple leaves of one. I snagged one from my therapist's office, so that's why I only have a little bit of it. Odysseus. Such a cool looking plant. So big and grand and interesting. And Persephone. She was on clearance at the garden shop, one of the greenhouses that I go to, called Mason Farms. So I got her for like $2. Hopefully she'll flower in the spring. Oscar. You can actually see the staghorn fern a little bit better at night. Here he is, right here, right here. He's in the center of a bunch of spider plants. Babies, just babies. And then these guys go to sleep for the night. See the shamrocks? They fold up and go to sleep. Isn't that so cute? I think that's amazingly cute. And Lulu with all her new growth, looking good. I love looking at them at night. They're so pretty. And then there's the ivy that I didn't kill yet. And Shenley's looking bad. Yeah, I just don't know what to do with Shenley. Jinju in the front here has tons of buds, and I'm excited about that because she lost everything. So it's good to see that she will have new growth. And Sigsbee doesn't seem to be showing much promise, but still his branches are bendy. They're not stiff and brittle yet, so he's still alive. I'll give it more time. Felix is doing well. He even had a couple of leaves growing way down here on his knot, and I had to pluck them off because that's not the part of the bonsai where I want leaves to be. So yeah, he's doing well. Ariel, my air plant, such a crazy looking thing. Interesting looking plant. That's an epiphyte. So is the staghorn fern. They don't need any dirt, remember? This is my big jade. Well, I think that about does it. Well, thank you for watching. It was nice seeing you at nighttime and bringing you into my house. So don't forget to like and subscribe and tell your friends about me, because there's only one me. And I'm crazy. And I got the hair that's crazy, and the attitude that's crazy, and the plants that are crazy. So, just kidding around. Good to see you. Love you. Bye.